There's a block to love that's not often talked about or understood. And that block to love, we can start to understand more about it if we buy into and understand this truth. The universe, the divine, is not responding to what you write down on a vision list or what you want. Not surprisingly for many of you, it's responding to your energy. And one of the fastest ways to clog our energy, to shut down things that are a higher level than we've ever called into our life before, is by tolerating things that are in our life that are draining our energy. In the coaching world, this is well understood, and it actually has a name. They're actually called tolerations. And it's sort of like exactly what it sounds like. A toleration is anything that you are tolerating in your life that's not for your highest good, that drains your energy. And look, we are all tolerating something. Nobody's perfect, so I don't want you to use this to be hard on yourself. But to gently look around and ask yourself, is there anything that I am tolerating in these major areas of my life that are taking my energy from me instead of adding to them? So some of the categories are around career, money, our physical environment, our body, our emotions, and even our thoughts. So I have a gentle exercise I want to invite you onto. I'd like you to get out and write down, put 3 columns on a piece of paper lengthwise. And in the first column, I invite you to write down things you are tolerating in each of those categories, because how we treat ourselves, what we tolerate, what we allow in all of those areas actually affects our love life very much. I still find that to this day, even though I have my beloved, if my energy's off and things are going south, this is the first place I look. What am I tolerating in my life? I don't even go to the relationship. So write down, is there something, something emotional might be a boundary you haven't set, a relationship where you haven't asked for what you wanted. The body can include things like sleep, what you put in your body for fuel, food, movement, and just what they are. I know you know what they are. These are the things you think about. These are the things that bother you, maybe even keep you awake at night and cause you stress. So in that first column, I would like you to write down just a few of them. In the second column, write down, what's the limiting belief keeping this in place? What's the limiting belief that's keeping this toleration in place? And in the third and final column, what would I have to believe to release this with ease? Recently in my life, it's become clear to me that I have a couple of clients, both couples who I am working with, whose behavior around my coaching with them, I am tolerating. It's not terrible behavior, but it's not in line with the kind of people that I want to work with. And when I very first started my coaching career, after I got my certification in coaching, one of the first things my teachers had me do was get rid of clients that were not that I didn't love, that were not aligned, that weren't wonderful, that I didn't look forward to seeing. That was one of the scariest things I did. And I know if you followed me for any amount of time, I talk often about what we have to get rid of in order to open up to love. So I want you to bring so much compassion to yourself, to this process, and just gently start to take a look at, what am I tolerating in a few areas of my life? How can I see what beliefs, keeping that in place, how can I start to maybe challenge that belief, let it go, and I promise you, you will open floodgates of positive energy. You will release some really important blocks to attracting your beloved. Have fun with this.